let's start. Welcome, Gemmers. My name is Jeroen, and I'll be your host today. This session will be published on YouTube, so you decide how you want to appear with your mic and your camera. Yes, we will make screenshots and share on the socials, so don't be afraid. We won't do that in the breakout room. We are empathetic and nice and open-minded and kind to each other because we love you. Our motto, failing forward, there is no other way. So yes, this is number 128. We're jamming for the future in honor of our 3rd anniversary. 4 guests we have asked and invited. That is Tanmay Vipulancha, Jeroen Spoelstra, Birgit O'Driscoll, and Jeroen Timmer. We can learn from them, and you will meet them later on. This session will be high speed, very interactive, because we like a conversation and exchange. And at the end, you can pick your personal action. So we have 4 facilitators for you, and you will be in good hands. That is the hands of Jeroen van der Weijden, Maarten Juriaanse, Donna McDonald, and Mimp Champton. Really good hands. So, Klaus, where are you, Klaus? Klaus?
Hi, Yuan Yen, hi.
You are upside down.
I'm upside down.
Yes.
You're upside down.
Oh, come on, make yourself up. You're upside down.
But you're upside down. It's true.
Okay, Klaus,
Yes.
I'm upside down.
Yes.
Join me upside down.
Join you. Oh. That's so cool. I'm upside down.
You're upside down.
Thank you. That's the best compliment I've had all day.
You're upside down. So what's buzzing?
What's buzzing? The buzz is that me and you playing our parts can turn small acts into positive, huge, big positive impacts for the planet. Did you know that making small changes in our daily lives, such as conserving energy and water, can collectively have a significant positive impact?
No kidding. Spell the things.
Well, food waste creates harmful gases that contribute to climate change.
What?
Exactly. Well, reducing food waste can, or storing food properly at home, can lower these emissions. Did you know that? Me can do it. You can do it.
Oh, that sounds simple and so interesting now. So small actions, big difference? Turning off the light when you don't use it?
Yes.
Or bag the food that's left over? Forget
Indeed.
the plastic bag. Bring your own bag?
That's it. Reduce, reuse, recycle, and rethink. There's a cheer! Hooray!
Cheer! Jammers! He said cheer!
Yeah, he did. Hey, everyone. I have a question for you. Does real change begin with me and you?
Me and you. Me and you. Me and you.
Me and you, when multiplied by millions, can create a ripple effect that inspires others. So me and you are needed to care for our planet. Hey, I know a song about that.
Tell, share with us. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ring-a-ling?
So glad that you dropped by to say, hey!
Hey!
Today's Wednesday Web Jam's 3rd birthday.
Hooray!
Birthday, Wednesday Web Jam, happy birthday.
Woo!
We want to show that we care for our planet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Responsibility for the fact that we are here.
Here.
Do more in planetary care and starting to. We know you got questions, we got them too.
We do.
Everyone is wondering what the heck to do.
What?
We want to do more in planetary care and starting today. So let's get together to talk, then act and do.
Let's
The
do.
real change has got to begin with me and you.
You.
Want to do more interplanetary care and starting today. Want to do more interplanetary care and starting today. Happy birthday, Wednesday Web Jam. Happy birthday. Yes.
Woohoo.
Yes.
Woo.
Me and you.
Thank you so much, class. Now I'm going to introduce another you, a friend of the planet. Our first friend of the planet is Tanmay Vipalancha, and I'm going to switch on the timer for you for 2 minutes so you can introduce yourself and the question you brought with you.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Tanmay Vipalancha. I'm from India and I'm an industrial product designer. And in 2015, we started a brand, a social enterprise called Vistaraku, where we make tableware from leaf. So we take these leaves and we make products like this, which are fully compostable. So we make plates, bowls, and boxes to pack food. And our main goal is to empower rural women. So all of our staff is rural and tribal women, and we live in a farm. That's where our factory is, and we try to live a sustainable and healthy life. So my role here is majorly to take care of the business and also work on new product development. I do material experiments, experimenting with different natural materials which are available in the farm, different agricultural ways. And I'm really excited to be here and connect with all of you guys.
Thank you so much. You spent 1 minute. Okay, then let's go. Yes.
So my question for everyone for today's event is like, what can we do? What can we do, or what can we change in our life to live a more sustainable and healthy life?
Thank you, Tanmay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Let's go to our second friend of the planet, and that is Jeroen Spoelstra. Please spotlight the right Jeroen.
Can I
Yes.
go? Okay, so my
You can
name.
go.
Okay, thank you. So my name is Jeroen Spoelstra. I'm a Dutch designer and I live in a very tiny village in the foothills of the Spanish Pyrenees, together with 30 neighbors. And since I moved from like the city of Haarlem to a very tiny village in the Spanish Pyrenees, my perspective on design changed. So I moved from human-centered design to life-centered design because I want to include all forms of life in my design practice and give nature a voice. So one way we do that is creating non-human personas. We did one here from a glacial lake in the mountains that actually talks to you as an emotional narrative. Since I started with lifestyle design, I talked to a lot of designers and they are frustrated, they are conflicted with themselves. And what I see is that they're kind of stuck behind their screens and in their offices. It feels as if they, especially since COVID, that they are not able to get out of the office again and do real research work, go immerse themselves in their natural environment, in nature, in the cities. So my question would be like, how might we nudge designers and creatives to start designing with the natural world and actually go outside in that natural world? Learn from that and then act upon it.
Thank you, Jeroen Spoelstra.
Welcome.
All right, let's move to our third friend of the planet, Birgit O'Driscoll. Please introduce yourself and share your question with us.
Great to be here. Hi, everyone. So my name is Birgit O'Driscoll, and I have been an environmental educator working with the International Eco Schools program here in Ireland for the past 20 years. I help our planet by delivering education for sustainable development and global citizenship education to teachers and students in nearly 4,000 primary and secondary schools here in Ireland. And in the past 3 years, we had great opportunities in the pandemic as well. I've been delivering cross-border programs with our partners in Kenya, South Africa, and the United Arab Emirates to facilitate peer-to-peer learning amongst students in all of our countries around the sustainable development goal. So the practical problem that keeps me awake at night is that I see so many amazing teachers and students who want to live more sustainable, who want to take action for climate change, are really eager to take actions in their school and become true global active citizens. But within the formal education system, the curriculum doesn't really allow for it. So teachers are really, really stretched to do this in their spare time. And because the curriculum is so overloaded, very static, and has too much focus on testing and homework, and doesn't really allow teachers to develop the soft skills amongst their students, like critical thinking skills, creative problem solving skills, digital innovation, to enable them to become to actually take climate action and to really develop those skills amongst their students. So therefore, my question to you is, how might we support formal educators to ensure our young people will be educated to become climate resilient adults who can tackle the climate problems they will face in the not too distant future?
Thank you, Birgit. Thank you. The 2 minutes. Thank you so much. Okay. So I'm going to open the breakout rooms. I hope I do it well.
One moment, Jeroen, one moment. I just want to do a check. Are we sure that we have introduced all of the facilitators?
Like we're forgetting an introduction of Jeroen Timmer.
Really sorry, that's what you said.
Yes.
So, okay, I'm so sorry, Jeroen Timmer. This is what is happening when I'm nervous. So please,
And there are too many
hijack the mic. Hijack the mic.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Well, thank you very much for having me. And it's actually very great to be named a friend of the planet. I like to have a button or maybe a T-shirt from it. That'd be really nice. Well, I'm Jeroen Timmer. Why am I a friend of the planet? It's because I reuse old and obsolete papers, and I like stationery or envelopes, and I turn those papers directly into new notepads and new notebooks. So how did this idea started? Well, I studied in Japan. I'm a designer. And I had a very, very small idea in my mind, like, hey, envelope paper is so nice, and why are we throwing it out like it's worth nothing? And with the moment I came back to the Netherlands, I actually started to collect my own envelopes and turn notebooks out of it. And that's already like about 13 years ago. And this very, very small idea turned into a project. And this project, it turned into a company. And this company is called Envelope Book. And today we're able to reuse total parties of envelopes and stationery, like sometimes pallets full of thousands of papers, into custom-made notebooks, and special items for the companies that supply me with those papers. So I have two great qualities as a person. First of all, I'm quite well able to generate ideas. And when I have an idea that really has a great energy, I pick it up and I start going. I start to work with it. And the second quality is I can do a lot of stuff myself. But that's also a problem, being able to do a lot of stuff yourself. And that's why I have the following question for you as a collective spirit. How can I involve new people in envelope book that help me with the production and all kind of other stuff? And even by doing so, make more impact and save more paper from recycling. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my friend of the planet. Thank you. Let me switch this off. Yes. So I'm going to send the participants into the breakout rooms. The facilitators will follow. I ask the guests to stay with me for 2 more minutes so the participants in the breakout room can do some preparations. Let me check with my team. Did I forget anything?
No, I don't think so.
Failing forward is a painful thing, you know. There we go. It's hurting. All right, there you go. It was a lovely introduction. I love to hear your question because they were relevant, urgent, and also concrete. What do you think, Klaus?
Yeah, I agreed. I thought the questions at the end were almost like a summary of where you're at and where your focus and goals and intentions are. And I love it a way to kind of open up the breakout room. Yeah. Indeed.
Jeroen, Timmers, did I read on your website that you is it hand? Do you put them together by hand, the booklets? What does it work?
Some of the booklets, yes. But then I also work together with local production companies to make, for instance, a stitch binding or to have a glued binding. But most of it is done with the help of machines. But then also real human hands are needed for producing the items indeed. Yeah.
I wonder, could it be something that you would do at workshops in schools to show how it's done and maybe, you know, get support that way? Would that be possible, do you think? Secondary schools even. Yeah,
maybe indeed. Like the thing is, at the moment, I still do a lot of stuff myself. Also production wise, or preparing the paper, the raw material, and turn it into material that can be used in the notebooks. And I think I can be of more value talking to customers and spreading the gospel, so to say. Yeah. Instead of doing the raw production work.
Yeah. But it's such a great process. It's such a brilliant example of circular design that would be really valuable to teach.
I'm gonna stop you there.
You're on mute.
Automatisch.
Yeah.
Dat was wel leuk. That was really nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a message in my screen.
Well, while you're getting them back, Jeroen, I'm curious to hear what surprised you from that interaction. Was there anything that is, Birgit, from your engagement in this room now that was surprising or inspiring for you?
It was all really inspiring.
Yeah. I like the whole.
Amazing. Like there were amazing people in there, and we only that's why I ignored your message.
Yes. I was so much pulling you out of it.
I know, yeah, but we were having the conversation was only just starting.
I understand.
Frantically writing, getting so many great feedback and information and knowledge from other people. Brilliant.
But don't worry, they are yours.
Yeah.
Recording, you got their names. You
I
can
know,
stalk them.
them.
Yeah, you can stalk them. You can write me.
Welcome back, everyone. We are super excited to hear a little bit more about what went down backstage. And so I would like to invite our guests to spend a minute each just sharing with us some of the highlights, some of the ways in which you were inspired, and anything else that you want to share about your experience backstage. You have a minute, please. And so I would invite, firstly, Jeroen Envelope Book, please. You've got a minute to share with us.
It was very interesting to hear all the ideas flying through the rooms. And one thing that really stuck is like to sort of make it not a central thing, but more a distributed thing. Like one thing I heard was about, for instance, the machine I have now to make a smaller version and to distribute those machines to local places, like smaller places where people can just like collect their envelopes in their neighborhood and start turning those envelopes into flat materials. So I immediately, it feels to me like a tree or so, like a trunk is very central, but then having all the branches makes it very bigger and more a community thing, and that's a totally different approach towards like running the business and also finding different models. Because I also heard about the precious plastic initiative that I might use as an inspiration indeed.
Thank you, Jeroen. Thanks so much. If you want to show some appreciation there, woohoo! Ah, there we go. Ono got a little bit of creativity going. Okay, thank you so much. Birgit, please do share with us. You have a minute.
A minute. I need an hour. Amazing conversations, learning about the inner development goals, which I'd never heard of. I have loads of links that were shared with me that I've all open on my web page about future consciousness skills, University of Finland, that do great measurements on it, which I definitely want to look at because I know the Finnish curriculum is really, really good. Anything else now that I want to share? Oh yeah, Don, who shared design thinking he does with children in the UK. I'd love to really look at that. Really important to create systems change. Lovely idea about maybe getting schools to have carbon credits when they're doing something good, and linking with local communities and local companies to kind of bring it closer to home, that what the companies are doing, that they're doing that in schools as well. Really, really great. Really enjoyed it. Thank you all.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. And on time. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Tanmay, can I ask you to please share with us?
Sure. I honestly, this was like my first live session with the Wednesday web jam, and really really nice. Like I'm so excited to meet this energetic community. I think I've been missing this for a while, like to connect with people who are working in the same area, right? So you feel like you're alone, in this thing. So it's really nice to connect and to like hear people's thoughts on our product from all over the world, right? So it's like very exciting. I honestly like look forward to come on the other Wednesday jam so I can connect more and I can learn from you guys, and really like look forward also like to see like if we can bring our products to different countries, right? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Really, thank you guys for having me.
Thank you, Tanmay. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Okay, last but absolutely not least, the other Jeroen. Please share with us. We'd love to hear from you. You are not muted.
Now I'm unmuted. So yeah, really great, like really beautiful insights. One of those was like create some sort of community around going outside and maybe creating personas, like and then maybe like maybe a Wednesday outside jam, or I don't know what, but that takes maybe a whole day. I liked what I heard a few times, like stop using tools. Like, no, this is a no tools thing. So to get people outside, just get them, like, give them assignments and let them come back and create something without any tools, just kind of like almost like freewheeling it. Other one was like giving designers this type of constraint. So when you create, like, when you want to go outside, don't use a phone, don't use a laptop. You know, give them maybe prompt cards or something. That's what I really liked. Examples I heard of, like, Mother Earth Speaks from Julia Roberts. It's kind of a movie also about going outside, about like the earth speaking to you. We talked about, like, people not daring to go outside and how come. So maybe give them a little bit of guidance with that, like how can, like, guide people to go outside, kind of like maybe also ask them, like, hey, what do you feel? What do you hear? Can you overcome this feeling that you have, or is it just an enriching feeling? So yeah, brilliant. Really, really, really great stuff. Thank you for all the input.
Thank you, Jeroen. Thank you. Please just show appreciation for all our guests today.
Thank you. Thank you. Then we are approaching top of the hour, meaning we are going to an end. So I am going to show you Web Jam 129 by Cozy Juicy Real. Jed and Sophia will come back and play an board game online, actually. Yeah, so do come back. If you like us, join our WhatsApp community. You will find the link in the chat. I am sure you got so many ideas. You want an idea and play in the jam, please submit it. If you have money too much, throw it at us. Throw it at us. Buy us coffee so we can cover the costs for Zoom, for MailChimp, and the website. And then, may I thank you, our guests, Tanmay, Jeroen, Birgit. Can I thank my crew who has been helping me, Colin, Mimp, Donna. Thank you. It is an honor to be, for the last time, your jam host. It was great fun. Then it is time to move to backstage and chat a little bit more. If you have to go, bye-bye for now. I'm going to stop the recording first.
Before you stop, wave goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, recording.
Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye.
We're so glad that you dropped by to say hey, 'cause today is Wednesday, Web Jam's 3rd birthday. Happy birthday, Wednesday Web Jam, happy birthday. We want to show that we care for our planet, yeah. Take responsibility for the fact that we are here. We want to do more interplanetary caring starting today. We know you got questions, we got them too. Everyone's wondering what the heck to do. We gotta do more interplanetary caring starting today. Let's all get together to talk, then act and do. The real change has to begin with me and you. We wanna do more interplanetary caring starting today. Happy birthday, Wednesday Web Jam, happy birthday.